a kid between 17 and 20 who graduated high school, not a dropout, graduated high school, if that kid is white, the real unemployment rate is 33%. If that kid is Latino, the real unemployment rate is 36%. If that kid is African American, real unemployment is 51%. Now, all of you know, or should know, that we have the shameful distinction in the United States of having more people in jail than any other country. You all know that. We have 2.2 million people in jail, disproportionately African American and Latino. If anybody thinks that there is not a direct correlation between this very high rate of youth unemployment and the fact that so many of our people are in jail, you would be mistaken. In my view, it is far more important for us to be investing in education and jobs. Far more important to be investing in education and jobs than jails and incarceration. And here's a promise that I make to you, that if I'm elected president, we will no longer have more people in jail than any other country. We will have the best educated population. And here's the truth. It costs us about $50,000 or $60,000 a year to lock people up. We're spending $80 billion a year as a nation to keep 2.2 million people in jail. It's a lot cheaper to send young people to college and university than it is to lock them up. And when we talk about why the middle class is disappearing, it has a lot to do with the fact that wages in our country are just too damn low. Just before I came up here, I met with some people in the Las Vegas area, talked to a gentleman and a woman. One was working in McDonald's, making $8.75 an hour. The woman was making $7.25 an hour. Now you can do arithmetic as well as I can. And if you multiply $8 or $9 an hour by 40 hours a week, by 52 weeks a year, what you end up with is a total, a sum of money that nobody can live on. And you certainly can't raise a family on those wages. That is why I am supportive of a fight for 15. That is why I will do everything I can to raise the minimum wage to a living wage, $15 an hour. And by the way, I hope every man here tonight will stand with the women as we move forward for pay equity for women workers. Now, a lot of my Republican colleagues come to Nevada and they talk about family values. They just love families. Especially very wealthy families who contribute to their campaigns. Love them the most. Poor families, not so much. But part of their family values, and I think all of you know that, is that they believe that no woman in America should have the right to control her own body. I disagree. And my Republican colleagues believe, as part of their family values, that our gay, brothers and sisters should not have the right to marry. I disagree. Jane, who you just met, and I have been married for 27 years. We have 4 kids and 7 beautiful grandchildren. And we very much believe in supporting families, but our family values are just a little bit different than Republican values. When I talk about family values, I talk about ending the international embarrassment of the United States being the only major country on earth that does not guarantee paid family and medical leave. It is not a family value to force a woman who just gave birth to go back to work because she doesn't have the income to stay home. That is not a family value. That is opposite of what a family value is. And that is why together we're going to fight to make sure that every family in America has at least 3 months of paid family and medical leave.